And we all got dreams, we all want things. But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be?
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Anne Marie from The Queen's Budget. And today I am restarting my mini challenges, big savings, saving challenge booklet that I created. I have it on my Etsy shop and I will put the link down below in the description box. I'm so excited because I did this challenge as a low budgeter. You can do it as a low budget or a high budget. So I already did this challenge as a low budgeter and I saved $1,540 on a low budget in this booklet. Every single entry was $9 or lower. So today I'm going to be doing it as a high budgeter, or not necessarily a high budgeter, but as the book shows. And I will explain as I go along. So I did allocate some money per page. So I do have money in each page and we will go through it. So the first page is called Roll the Dice. We all know how to roll the dice. In the low budget, I did a 1 through 6 dice, and today I'm doing a 1 to 20 as a high budgeter. So let's get started. I'm going to take everything out of there. Okay, so for this page, I have $10, $20, $30, $40 to play with. And let's get going. So I have 14. So I'm going to write 14 in the first. I think I can roll again. How much do I have again? I have 40. Okay, so 14 and 3. We're up to 17. 5. And whoa, 19. Let's see how much that is. So 19, 24, 27, 41. So I have 40, and I do have a dollar bill here. I have some dollar bills on the side to break if I have to. So we're going to put this money aside and go on to the next page. So the next page is a $5 saving challenge. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. This will save you $120. I do have a $20 bill. So I'm going to just mark off 4. And that is quite easy. The next one is a 1 to 20 saving challenge. And I have $10. So the first row equals $10. So I'm going to place that in. Now, for low budgeting, what I did was in the double digits, I just added them together. So this would be $2, this would be $3. But in this case, I'm going to add in the 10, 11, 12, all the way to 20. So I'm going to put the 10 aside. The next game is called Tenzi. So let me explain how this works. We're going to use 10 dice. So I have 4, 7, 10. Okay. And we're going to roll all 10 dice. And what I'm going to look for is the number that I have the most of. So I see 3, 4. I see 4 4s. So we're going to start with the number 4. So I'm going to take the 4s out. And that's all of them. And what you do is with a calculator, you're going to add 50 cents for every roll you do until we get all the 4s. So I just rolled 50 cents. And now I'm going to take the remaining dice and re-roll. Oops, I just dropped one, guys. Let me get that. Okay. Roll, baby, roll. Now, I got no 4s, but I'm going to add 50 cents to my roll. And we're just going to keep going until I get all 4s. Again, no 4s, but adding 50 cents. Okay, we got 1. So we're going to add 50 cents. So we're up to $2 so far. And we got two 4s. Add 50 cents for the roll. We're down to 3 dice. No, we got 1. So another 50 cents. Add 50 cents. We didn't get anything that time. And we got 2 4s and add 50 cents. So that equals $4. So let me take this aside. I did have quite a bit of money in there because sometimes that can really, you can get up to $20, $25 as you're trying to keep rolling. And if it was a double digit, let's say I got $12, I would just add the 1 and the 2 and make it $3 for low budget. So, but today we did a great job. We got $4 going in. So I'm going to break this 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4 is going in. And we have $6 left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm going to keep this aside. I didn't know how much I was gonna do in this challenge, so I had a lot of money in there. I could do it again, but I want to go through the whole book. So I'm going to keep this aside and perhaps put this in another challenge when I'm done. So I'm going to keep that aside. And under the 4, we're going to write $4. Okay. Now, another way you can do this is you can select a number first. Like, let's say I want to do number 3. Then you roll the dice. Or you can roll the dice, see how many that you have the most of, and then start with that number. Let's say they were 2s. So you can do that game either way. Fun. Okay, this one is a 5 to 100. This will equal $1,050 when you're done. And I am going to put in $10, $20, $30. So that would be the 5, the 10, and the 15 equals $30. So the next one is a scratch off. Now, I have no money in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take $20 from the other game. And I'm going to go in order. I have no idea what these numbers are. I made this so long ago and covered them up. So let's get scratching. So we're going to do the first one. And this one is $9. And I'm just going to go in order. So 9 and 5 is 14. So I have to consider this one 6 or less, but I do have other cash, so maybe I'll do one more. Ooh, 6. And that's an even 20. Okay, so I do have the 20 here, and I'm going to put that aside. And let me just clean that up. Okay. The next one is called yes or no. So I put certain things under here and you have to answer yes or no to the question. I do not want to show you what the questions are, so I'm going to cover it. Let's see. Let's see if this covers it. Nope. Let's I will cover it with a booklet, okay? Because I do not want you to see what they are, but I am going to scratch the first one. And the first question is a yes for me. And that is $10. So I'm going to put 10 aside. And I do have another 10, but I'm going to put it aside. I did choose to have yeses as $10 and no as 20. So I'm not going to go again because I'm afraid I might not have enough for the second one. So I'm going to... All right, the next one. You can play this game many ways. You could go in a row, which I'm going to do, or you could roll a dice and just do it as a game board. But each flower you can assign the amount, and every floral box you can assign the amount. For low budgeting, I did $1 and $2. Here I'm doing 10 and 20. So each flower is $10. So I have 10. So I'm going to cross that one off. Let's see how much I have here. 10, 20, 30, 40. So I have $40. So there's 10, 12, and then 20 is 32, 33, 36, 40. And here's my 40. So I'm going to put that aside. All right. Now, when I played this game before, I did not have this game in there. This is a new game I created. And I actually have 1, 2, 3 of the same game. And you can play multiple times on each card. So how we play Balance the Scale, we need 2 dice. And what we're going to do, I'll put this aside, is we're going to roll 2 dice. Actually, it's 1 dice on this game. So I'm going to roll the dice. Actually, I'm going to do a regular dice. I'll do this one. And the first number we got was 6. So we're going to write 6 on the left-hand side. And then we have a 5. So I'm going to bring it down here. If I rolled a 6, I would have put it over here, and that would have balanced the scale. So we have 5 now. That's a 1. So we come down here. 6. So I'm going to place the 6 up here to balance. Oops. This one is 6 again, so we're going to write 6 down here. And that's a 5, so we can put a 5 to balance. That's a 4. That's a 5. And we already balanced here, so we're going to write 5 down here. That's a 6, so we can balance it over here. That's a 2. We don't have a 2 yet. We have a 5. Another 5. So we have no other open 5s, so I'm going to write one here. 6. Going to write a 6 here. 4. I can balance it right here. 5. I can balance that here. Another 5. So we write that here. Now, I got a 1. I can balance that. Another 1. So I cannot balance the scale anymore because I had a 2, a 6, and a 5. So we're actually going to add these numbers all together, which is $13, and that's how much I owe. So I have 10, and I think I have 5 1s. Nope, I don't. So let me just... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 13. $1, $2, $3. So $13 goes in, and that's how you play Balance the Scale. So I'm going to skip all the rest because you can do all of these multiple times. This is a scratch off again. Here's some flat wildflowers, and I have assigned some dollar values to these flowers. You can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 20, 30, 40. I did 5, 10, 15, 20, and we're going to go ahead and scratch off. So I'm going to do the first 2 here. All right, so the first one is $15, which is right here. Let me see how much I have. I have 15. Ooh, I don't know if this is going to be a 5, so I'm going to hold off and put the 5 aside. Okay, this one is a really fun game. This is called Any Number. And I got this idea from The Price is Right. I was watching old Price is Right shows, and I saw this one, and I said, wow, that would make a great saving challenge. So what we're going to do is, and now in the book, you have 4 of the Any Numbers, because you can only play one time. So there's 4 different games. And when you're done, you can actually shuffle them. You can take them out of the booklet, shuffle them, reattach the stickers, and put them back in the book and replay. So, yeah. So what we're going to do is in the white bar here, we're going to write randomly 0 through 9. So I'm just going to randomly put 1, I forgot the 0. Let's do 0 next to it. 0. And then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so I have 0 through 9 randomly put on there. And what we do now is we scratch off every number. Okay, and what we do is we cross off the numbers by order. So 5 is the first one. So I'm going to cross off here, and then number 9 is down here, 2 is here, and then 6, 7 is here, 0 is here, and then 1 is down here, and 3 is here. So I have fulfilled this first row with the random numbers. So this is the amount I owe, $25. And you can, if you're doing low budget, you can add the numbers together and be 7, 6, and 5. But here I have 25, 15, and 5. So let's see. I think I saved 25 here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So yeah, that's how you play Any Number. And I have 4 of them, like I said. So we're going to go ahead and skip those. This one is called Balloon Dog Scratch Off. It's just a little scratch off. And we're going to start with the first one. I'll go in order. I love scratch offs. So the first one is a 5. Let's see how much I have. I have $15. I'm actually going to go again. Ooh, 20. So I'm going to have to take a 5 from what I had left over. And guys, this is laminated so that you can actually take the stickers off. Let me see if I can, I don't have any nails. See that? You can take these off and reapply another scratch off. So you can use these over and over again. And with the places that I marked here, you can just rub that off with alcohol. All right, so we have $20. I have 15. I'm going to add another 5. So there's 20. Okay. And let's go to the next one. This is simple, heads or tails. I have heads for $10 and tails for 20. In low budgeting, I did $1 and $2. So even those low numbers, like a $1 and a $2, I saved the $15.40 in this whole booklet, just doing very low budget. So let's go ahead and get our roller. Let me get these out. Okay. It went sideways. All right, that's a heads, guys. That's $10. Can I go again? I do have another 10 here. So yeah, I'm going to roll again. And I got tails, which is 20. So I have to owe another 10. So here's $30 for this. Here's 30. And this one, I got tails. Perfect. Okay, this is a fun game. I think I did $1 and $2 the last time I played this on low budget. And this was a game I played as a kid. I think older generation remembers this game when we were little. We would have a piece of paper and we would draw dots all over it. And then we would just connect the lines and we would play with somebody else. And then once a full box was made, you put your initials in, and whoever had the most initials on the page won the game. But today I'm putting $30 worth of lines on here. So they can be random. I'm going to do 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And here's my $30. And like I said, in the low budget, I did $1 and $2. All right, now guys, we're playing Shut the Box. So I have $30 here. And on this particular page, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, you can play up to 7 times on Shut the Box. And how you do this is you need 2 dice. And we're going to roll. And we got a 10. So I can do a 9. I can cross off the 9 and the 1. You want whatever you cross off to be that amount. I could have done 8 and 2. I keep the 2 open typically in case I roll a 1 and a 1. So I try to keep the 2 open and free as long as I can. I could have done a 6 and a 4, but I try to get rid of the higher numbers first. All right, so we got a 7. So I'm just going to cross off the 7. And we have a 6. So I'll cross that off. And now we have a 9. And I can do the 5 and the 4. Ooh, we got 10. Okay, so we can do the 8 and the 2. And then the last one is 3. So let's see. When you're down to one number, you only use 1 dice. Oh my gosh. I got a 3. Guys, I shut the box. Now, when you shut the box, you can choose whatever amount to go into your savings. Today, I'm going to do $5 for that. So here's 5. And I'm actually going to play again, guys, because I have a lot of money here. I've got $25 to play. So I got a 6. Whoops. Wait a minute. I need 2. I only rolled 1. So, all right. So we have a 10. So again, 9 and 1. And we have a 5. So I'll just hit 5 here. And we have a 4. And we have a 5. So I have to do the 3 and the 2. Big numbers. Nope, we have 5. So I have to add these up, which equals $21. So I have 25. So I'm gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we have 21. So I'm going to put the $4 back to use later. Okay. Okay, this is a game I made up called Digits to Dollars. And I have $31 to play. So how this works is you can save whatever amount on the numbers going forward. So I could either save $1, I could save $12, or I could save $123. But I'm going to save 12. I'm going to save $12, $34, and then $5. So $12 plus $34 plus $5 is $51, and I have 20, 40, 51. I figured I was going to do that beforehand. So $51 is going in, and here I'm just going to color them in. So the next time I play this, I can save $6 or $67 or $678. So, so we have 51 going in. And this is another scratch off. It's called Desert Dreams. I have little cacti under here. And we're going to start over here with $4. And I'm going to scratch off one more. I have 3, so I'm going to stop there. That would be $7. Okay, I have 10. Let's see. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we're putting 7. So 5, 6, and 7. The next one is called Arctic Bliss Savings. And the first one is a cute little penguin, and he's got $4 to save. So let's save 4. I have $10 here. Let's do the next one. Ooh, 6. Look at that, guys. I don't even remember what's under these numbers. Okay, so we have 6 and 4 is $10. And the last one is called Donut Feel Good to Save. With little donuts, a little sloth guy over here. Okay, so we're going to start here. This is $5. And the next one, I have 15. 5. Ooh, 10. Perfect. Honestly, guys, I don't even remember what was on these. There we go. If it was low budget, I would have only saved $1 there. So we have 15. Ooh, I have another 10. No, I don't want to risk it. So I have $20. Actually, 25. No, I got more money left. Let me see. I have 10, 20, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. I have $40 left to play. Let's see what I want to do. Let's do another balance the scale. Actually, no. I'm going to start from the beginning. And I'm going to do another roll the dice. So we got 19, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That took a big chunk. So let's write 19. And then let's see. I have $21. So I'll do another row here for 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. There's 20. And then I have $1. Let's see where I can put $1. I think I know what game. I think I can do it here. Yeah, I'm going to put $1 right here. All right, so that used up all my money. So let's see how much I saved in my mini challenges big savings for the first time. And let me just organize the money here. Okay, guys, so the first round of this game, I saved 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 300, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 400, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I saved 457 the first round. And you don't have to start with that amount of money. What a lot of people do that I know that play this is they'll do one page at a time. So they'll work on one page at a time. They'll do their roll the dice. Some just use a 6-sided die instead of a 20-sided die. I'm just trying to show how much I can save as a high budgeter. So I will take it. And I'm going to... Now, if you purchase this from my Etsy shop, I'm going to have a detailed explanation on some of these challenges, like Tenzi. I'll have the instructions written out. I'll also have the instructions written out on Balance the Scale. I will have instructions on any number. And I think that's it. Oh, and digits to dollars I'll have. And also Shut the Box. So I will have instructions on how to play these games. I also have a playlist for Mini Challenges Big Savings on my YouTube channel, so that you can watch the whole low budget savings that I did in the booklet, and I will have it also for the high savings. So it will be a separate playlist. So let's go ahead, and I will condense this money at some point. I just have to get some hundreds, and I'm just going to place that right in there. And it will come with a pouch. So that's it, guys. I'm so excited about the first time playing this. I want to get through it as fast as possible. That's why I'm doing multiple amounts, like I did 3 here, because I want to get through it a little quick, because I want to then turn around and play it again. So thanks for watching, and thank you for subscribing to me and following me and just being there for me. I really appreciate all of you, and I will see you on the next video. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.
This is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all.